Welcome back to Qatar. We had a year off due to a small footballing tournament in 2022, but it's back to Formula One right now. Losail International was built for two wheels, but today we race on four. It's a fast, flowing track, 3.3 miles, 16 turns, just the one DRS zone, but it is a long straight, and you can expect overtaking. Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. An immense lap from Fernando Alonso yesterday puts him on pole position, and Lando Norris lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Verstappen, Russell, Albon, Perez, Stroll, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Gasly, Ocon, Joe, Leclerc, Sargent, Teo Porcher, and Valtteri Bottas begins the race from the... And we welcome you to the...
Alright, they're basically gonna say
So
the
I
same
know we've
thing.
already won the championship. It's amazing, but it's not time to switch off yet. We can relax in this race, but I want you to enjoy it. I also want a strong result.
Guapi, guapi. Alright, let's get it. Have a pretty good launch, but just had put the button mapping to default. Now we got it back to the F1 version. Teammates falling back. He's already in P6. Intensity, rivalry is not really doing him any well. He's morely focused on all the other things. So it's actually winning. We're actually contending for the win. Yeah, it's pretty much a revolving door throughout the season. You can contend for seconds, podiums, thirds. I mean, it's Charles Leclerc. Come on now, he should be winning. Should be winning. It's no excuse. It's none of that. So, but yeah, so far just with us, we are on it. We are definitely on it. Probably gonna boost the AI just for the last race. And last race we're gonna be having a little bit more laps as well, just to kind of end out this chapter, and not even necessarily the chapter, but just the end of F1 24. We are going to be having some multiplayer and stuff like that, that we're going to post. That's going to be the end on that side as well, as a collective. But yeah, it's just career mode and things of that nature. You're probably going to see it on my Twitch, on my YouTube live stream. But actually like posting it and stuff like for y'all and in the playlist and all that, yeah, that's pretty much donezo. But we're gonna be moving on predominantly. So we're gonna be moving on. We're gonna be moving on to GT7 or some other games or whatever that I got that I can able to install, just to kind of fill in this filler 17 days, wait until F1 25 come out. So yeah, just kind of fill in that time. And it's honestly going to be some bangers, a whole lot of bangers. I'm not going to spoil anything, but we already got some things that's already there, ready to go. And yeah, I feel like y'all are definitely going to like that. It's going to be a switch up totally. So yeah, y'all are going to enjoy that a lot. But if not, we are going to be having some other things as well. We are going to be having F1 25, obviously, when that comes out. Ooh, has spin. Had a little bit of damage, too. It's going to make the race a little interesting. And expect that high spin to happen. But yeah, we are going to be having a little bit of different gameplay as well.
Okay, Fernando,
It's going to be a little bit more different.
Right, here we go. Let's look to get past quickly and put them on the back foot.
Train divided there. Russell's kind of close. Forgot Verstappen is one of our rivals as well in the driver rating department. So definitely want to finish strong. Don't want to have another high spin. That's gonna put the dagger in completely. Our wing is not really broken. It's just kind of shattered just a little bit. So we're still able to get the maximum out of the car. We'll be okay. I mean by shatter, it's literally like slightly shattered. You can tell just me just flicking the car through the corners and stuff. It's not really realistic with this game, but you know, just gotta advance with the driving style, what the game requires. I'm just smoothing it up a lot though. I mean by flicking, actually flicking is on the steering wheel. You can actually flick the car, and it's super unrealistic. 25 gonna be doing a lot of reworks with that, which they already done, but they're gonna be in more detail with that as well. So gonna get that all flushed out, but yeah, I mean, yeah, Codemasters could be the dagger. This could be it. At the F-125, I mean, if they don't re-sign with EA, I mean, it could be the dagger for sure. And they don't tell them what EA is gonna do, so I'm already starting to prep what's gonna be the next moves, what's gonna be the next games. I'm already prepping. So just by prepping, it's gonna be nice for y'all. Not gonna leave y'all to dry. Close battle with my old rival back in '07. A rival that we had back in the early 2010s, just for a brief moment. Old Lewis Hamilton. I'm trying to get past him. Gonna look for an overtake. Ooh. Whew. We able to just reel it in before we get any damage or any penalties. We got a nice little replay on that. That was a close one. I mean, literally inches from his darn rear tire. So close. Matter of fact, I think we phased through it, which is just kind of sums up the physics of this game. But yeah, we were able to save it beautifully. It was off the track, obviously. We don't really do the corner cuttings over here. We just race. But yeah, that was an incredible save, though. Could have been catastrophic. Now, on the final lap, see what we can able to do. Able to get that podium, I'll take that. I'll take that. See, that's how you drive. That is how you drive, Charles Leclerc. That is how you drive. If you make a mistake, gain the positions. He just doesn't gain positions. It's only a handful of tracks where he gained positions. Like, it's only been a handful. Only a handful. And it's almost less of a handful. Almost. That's how it feels throughout a 24 race calendar. But yeah, we were able to get the podium. Lando able to get the win, which we're not really caring about. If I'm not mistaken, let's see. Yeah. We got the championship. I'm pretty sure it wrapped up. So, yeah. We already got third championship. Or fourth. Fourth championship, but actually the official third championship. So, we're able to get 16 points added on. And our teammates in 15th place. Nice job. Fabulous job, but better be glad we were able to get The constructors are already wrapped up, sealed, signed, delivered. 819 points that we have gained or have contained. Now, going to be looking forward to this Abu Dhabi GP. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be nice. I feel like it's going to be a challenge. We are going to boost the AI up, and we are going to add in a couple more laps as well, just to send out the hoorah of this game. It's going to be it. Like I said earlier, we're going to have a couple multiplayer videos, a little fun, nice little video switch up. More relaxed, but also a little bit serious as well with some of those. Mostly of those, I would say, knowing me. But I already got those recorded. And we're gonna be having some nice little filler things as well. I think everybody else is they're on vacation. Alrighty, right, no specialists. Alright, don't blame y'all. It's been a long season. 61% of the recognition for being able to contain. We're been a 98. Not now, we've been a 98. Our stats got 53 fastest laps, 60 race wins. We're able to basically double his amount of his actual tally in real life. 139 podium finishes. We're able to get on that podium a lot. 48 pole positions. We're able to basically double that as well. 4 championships, but really we only got 3 because of the first season we had to just go through the Aston Martin saga and stuff like that. But the big talking point is that Max is basically digressing, so that's not looking good for him. I don't think we can able to get on any parts in time. I think all the parts are going to be on after the GP, which is looking like there's definitely a yes throughout. Let's see. Pretty sure chassis is gonna be in that. I can't really get that. Can't really get that either. Yep. So everything is gonna be after. So it really doesn't matter. Let's get to the race. Well, I will say that that's gonna be the last time. Last time with Red. Last time with Fernando Alonso. 24 rounds in. Yeah.
Welcome
This
to
is it.
qualifying. It is time to have some laps at the limit in Abu Dhabi.
Let's make this an absolute memorable lap for the last time in red. Whew. Man, that was a close one. Oh my goodness. That lap was definitely
Good bye for
memorable
now then.
because
We
we
are just
was
getting
right
started. Enjoy
there.
these
I
race again.
mean, literally
Right, so until we
right there of just snapping the wing off completely. Like that lap, yeah, that lap right there will be definitely memorable. I mean, 122.0, 5 tenths up. Just, I'm talking about literally clipped the wall by like a centimeter. Still got away with it. Insane. I mean, that right there is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. I'm honestly gonna freaking record that. Like, I'm gonna record that for my darn self because that was insane. That was insane. Car is not even nowhere near maxed out with aero, not even nowhere near maxed out with engine. I would say chassis has probably got the upside of everything, but it's not necessarily maxed out. Yeah, I mean it's missing like over 14 parts. What it's projecting it as. Let's see. 14, 13. No, it's less than that. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 parts. So yeah, you're missing a whole lot of stuff. And then I think Arrow is two. So about six parts. And we haven't even got the rear wing upper flap, which about the time that comes in, we're gonna be done. Um, yeah, I'm not doing nothing with that part. That's on him. But yeah, and we're a midfield team. We consider as a midfield team, and we just put in one of the greatest laps. Let's see what we can do in the race, though. Job not finished.
It's time then for one final race in this year's Formula One World Championship. 2010 saw 4 drivers in contention for the title coming into this race, with Sebastian Vettel prevailing to become the youngest world champion to date. Is the one last sting in the tail awaiting us today? It's time to find out in the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. The drivers will be racing here at Yas Marina Circuit through 21 corners and a lap distance of around 3.4 miles. There are a few opportunities to pass, with long straights and DRS zones in 2 places, turns 8 and 11. Plenty of close racing then, plenty of speed and plenty of drama to be found in the lap. Welcome to the commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes, delighted to say that we're joined today by Anthony Davidson. Well, it's the last race of the season, but there's still plenty to prove out there. How important is getting the right mentality for this season closer?
Yeah, a lot of races to cover, but it's the same for the drivers. It comes at you thick and fast, and you've got to pace yourself as well.
Okay, so I know we've already won the championship. It's amazing, but it's not time to switch off yet. We can relax in this race, but I want you to enjoy it. I also want a strong result.
I think what we're going to do is we're going to give some homage. So the homage is going to be that we're going to overfuel the car, and we're going to go flat out like MS, aka Michael Schumacher. All right, so that is going to be the plan. We're going to go flat out all the way to the end. See what we're going to be able to do around the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix in Dubai. A long wait on those freaking lights. My goodness, we able to get a beautiful start though. There go our teammate. He's in 3rd position. Let's see what he can able to do. Now he's in 2nd now. Can he able to get finally on the pace after 23 rounds went down the drain, basically. He had a couple podium finishes, like we said earlier. But can he challenge for the win? Finally. But he doesn't want to make it easy on us, which I mean, it's understandable. It's gonna be our last race, so he wants to prove that he's still the guy and still can be the guy. But yeah, I mean, those kind of days are pretty much over. We won pretty much everything. We had a couple races where we didn't really win. We had 11th place, we had a 3rd place last race. We had a 9th or 8th place, and I think it was I think it was Singapore, something like that, or 11 places, something like that. So, yeah, I mean, we had some, blimps, but we also had some big time streaks where we just went on some big time runs. So, yeah, I mean, it's really no excuse how Charles Leclerc just keep fumbling the bag. But this race, he's right behind us in second place, and we have Max Verstappen in third position.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
He also want to prove that he can able to do what he needs to take care of in 99 and the road to 99 against him. So yeah, I mean, it's just little things like that. I mean, just gonna have to step it up, which we have been doing with him. So I feel like he has a faster car than us. Teammate below passes the DRS, so we're gonna let him go. He are our team. He is our teammate at the end of the day. Yeah, I mean, we're just gonna let him go. Gonna get the DRS. Gonna able to basically swap at any time. But we're mostly gonna stay behind him though, because we know how the AI run. AI love to waste that battery, and then they wind up plateauing on their face. So yeah, I mean, the way the AI is set up in my playlists, what I like to do is just kind of set it at a base level and then go up on some races, or just kind of keep it neutral and then gauge it from there. So yeah, and then also have it go down if need be in some tracks or whatever, or wherever how I'm feeling that day. I don't really go with the whole 110 thing and follow that mantra and all that. Yeah, nah. I mean, that's just kind of lame to me personally, because I know how the AI gets down, and yeah, they be doing some funky things when it gets to that 110. So I think the maximum I'd probably go would be like 95, 94. That'd be the maximum. But yeah, so far, teammate in front of us. Obviously, we're going to be trying to overtake him, try to DRS swap, and then let him have some DRS on this straightaway as well. So we can able to just get away from Max Verstappen. Able to gain basically a tenth and some change through there. I don't know if our teammate can able to close in or not. We're actually going to let off, and then we're going to see how he able to manage this middle sector. Well, kind of the third sector in a way, not middle sector, but the third sector in a way. Through the hotel section, let's see how he can able to navigate himself through here. He's pretty slow through here. I think we may have a green light, because now Max Verstappen is closing in. He basically closing in about 5 tenths, almost going on 6 tenths. Yeah, he's incredibly slow. So yeah, we're just gonna try to speed past him. Not really mess around no more. Gave him about 2 laps basically, and on that third sector, and yeah, he's just digressing through there. So I can really care less about really having the team mantra and team assistance with our teammates. So I'm gonna be trying to pull out a gap. It's gonna be tough. It's not gonna be easy. Super quick. The DRS, ERS deploy. The AI on top of that. I mean, it's just a recipe to basically blow past you like they did in the second lap. I think it was the second lap that he did that. So yeah, so far 4 out of 15 laps. Basically got 11 laps to go. See what we can do through this final sector though, and try to pull this gap away from our teammate. Oh, someone has a mechanical fault. Wonder who that was. Might have been one of the Alpine drivers. Yeah, we basically gained like 1.2 through there, throughout, but just through that little section alone to the final corner, I mean, we basically gained like 4 or 5 tenths. Incredible. able to pick that out, understand that he's going extremely slow through there. Just absolute walk away from them, basically. We're not really going to have a chance in DRS. I mean, we're going to have an alternate strategy from them. But, yeah, I mean, basically going to be in 4 laps time. And then they going to have basically 4 laps on the soft compound tires. So it's going to be good to be able to get the maximum out of that. And then try to stay in the lead, try to win the race, and end out with an absolute banger with a back-to-back race in the same episode. So back-to-back races in the same episode. So gonna be definitely just trying to knock this out of the way and get on with something a little bit more better, a little bit more different for the channel. Then wait for the F125, and then we're gonna be having some absolute beautiful videos. There are going to be a lot of live streams, a lot of Twitch live streams, more than YouTube, I feel like, because I mean I can able to do a lot more things on Twitch, able to play music, able to watch videos if I need to, whatever, to build my concentration even higher, so I can able to commentate, live commentate to y'all while I race. So yeah, right now we're able to pull out a gap, 2.3. Fernando Alonso, Max Verstappen. I'm Fernando Alonso from Max Verstappen. And the gap we have from Sainz is 6.2. So yeah, they are struggling with that Aston Martin. Holy crap. Same thing goes for the freaking McLaren too. They are absolutely rock bottom when it comes down to pace in the top echelons of F1. But we're able to have a 128 that we got to get. That's going to be easy. Do that in our sleep. Max able to close up. Got a 1.6 gap from him now. Max is on the medium still, so he's on that alternate strategy that we're on as well. Same thing with Sainz and Norris. It's just
made that look easy. Nice work. That's why I love working with you. Smashed it.
It's just Leclerc that's on the soft compound tires.
Pit window, you're going to be on softs.
Copy. A little bit of a half spin there. We able to save it beautifully. Catch it right before it was about to sling us to the right, and we're just gonna have a nice little date with the barrier, which I was not planning on having. Right now we're trying to get away from Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc. Gonna brake pretty early through here. Have to get that exit right on the money. But we lose out pretty big, so it seems like Max is starting to turn up the wick. We're gonna have to respond back. Exactly like Michael Schumacher would. Just absolute respond. So a little bit of pressure that's starting to brew up. Able to save it through there. Have a little bit of a moment. A little bit of oversteer, a little bit of understeer. But very, very slight. Very, very petite. Nothing really alarming like it was back in 2014. Actually in real life with Fernando Alonso and his last race being here as well. If y'all want to go check out what he had to deal with throughout that season, my goodness, please be advised, your eyes is going to be absolutely popping out of your head. It's just going to be hurting just to see what he had to deal with throughout that whole entire season. With an absolute trash can of a car that Ferrari had gave them. You have Max that went into the pits. You have my teammate that went into the pits. It looks like Hamilton that went into the pits as well. And you got Hamilton teammate Sainz, which is crazy to say, but yeah. Him that he had stayed out. So yeah. So definitely big time change in that top 5. You know, you got Hulkenberg up there as well. Not Hulkenberg, Hulkenberg. You got Gasly as well. So I don't know if they're gonna be pitting. Oh yep. So you got Piastri, you got Sainz is pitting. Yep, you got Hulkenberg is pitting and Gasly is pitting. Excuse me. Oh, they're going to the hard compound tires. So you got Sainz is going to the hard compound tires. You got Hulkenberg. Looks like they're all going to the hard compound tires potentially because you got Sainz and Piastri on the hard compound tires officially. I think it was going to be with Hulkenberg and I forgot the other guy that was in there. Oh, Gasly as well. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a different strategy throughout. Maybe it's going to fall in line with just me and Charles Leclerc with a different strategy. Then everybody else basically going to be running the same.
Keep an eye on your distance to the speed limit line as you approach and make sure you don't speed.
We're definitely going to be doing that. Making sure. To approach that with big time care. But we're going to be getting on the side compound tires this lap because we don't really want to go too far out. Yeah, because these tires are pretty much on the wayside basically. But we can try it. We'll go one more lap. We're pretty good with worn out tires to get the maximum out of it. So we're just going to have to really just kind of lock in for this lap. Not really going to be commentating. All right, now we're going to be diving into the pits. Absolute maximum capacity, going through there, making it as wide as possible. Hopefully, they do not have a blunder, please. Yes, okay, so they didn't have a blunder with the pit crew. We're on my pit crew, so yeah, we got 2.4. We're going to be pretty close to Max and Charles potentially. Just going to try to get this exit beautifully. Get on that power pretty early. See what happens. Able to just get out ahead of Charles Leclerc, who would have waited a lap later. It would have been wraps.
Let's try to be consistent with it going forward, please.
And has so much more grip, so much more pace than Charles Leclerc and Max Verstappen, but he's going to be reeling me in with the DRS that he has right here. It's going to be an absolute titan fight all the way into the end. Able to gain about right at a tenth and some change through there, so we're going to tidy that up through that chicane section. Try to gain through there besides losing through there. Able to gain about 4 to 5 tenths through there though. The banking left hand corner. Basically got our 1 second advantage already. You saw compound tires. I mean, we're just rolling in grip.
Unlucky, mate. It was a good try, but we didn't quite meet our targets. Not to worry. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus right the way into the checkered flag.
Yeah, I can't really spend that type of barity right now, so it's all good. If we don't get 99, we don't beat Master Verstappen. Not quite yet, you know. With not getting 99, it's okay. I'm not tripping about it. Just focusing in on winning this race. So we got 3 laps to go. We're counting this lap, but without counting this lap, we basically got 2 laps to go around here. So we're about almost halfway into this lap already. We're able to tidy up that chicane section. We're able to gain a couple tenths through there as well. Well, not even necessarily a couple tenths, but a couple milliseconds as well. So we're able to gain through there, obviously. So we're right up at that 2.1. We're going to be gaining through here through the hotel section as well. And all we got to do is just manage all the way until the end. It's really just going to be the thing now. 124.2. We are absolutely flying. No one is not going to beat that a lot of time. Everybody is either on hard compound tires, and the one guy that's on mediums is my teammate. So that's already a cooked deal. Alright, so basically going to be having a lap to go, essentially, but we're able to go around one more time, and then it's going to be the final lap after that. So do what you please with that. But we got 3.4 already gained from my teammate. Then we have a 5.1 second gap from Max Verstappen as well. Final lap all the way flat out, basically going to be the final lap once we get to the line after this lap. So we're going to be trying to go in and prep ourselves for the final lap. Just go absolute flat out. There wouldn't be no other way. Just paying homage to Michael Schumacher, going flat out. Obviously, paying homage to Fernando Alonso, able to make this happen with Ferrari, able to get the deal across the line, able to win the championship with Ferrari. And he really couldn't do in real life. I mean, it wasn't really his fault, to be honest. It's just went against a lot of juggernauts, man. I mean, went against Nico Rosberg. Necessarily wasn't a juggernaut until after his tenure with Ferrari. I mean, it started in 2014. You've obviously seen that, but if you F1 follower. But yeah, I mean, 2010s got close. He got held up by the Renault guy. I think it's Pakovic or something like that. He got held up by him, so that didn't really do him any favors. Sebastian Vettel able to win that championship, win 2011, 2012, 2013, and that was really his best chance to be able to win with Ferrari, and just never really materialized because Ferrari just building so-so cars at that time. So yeah, it's just a tragic thing. But we were able to make it happen in the alternate universe on our side and through our series with Fernando Alonso. And it was a fun, nice journey just to kick back, relax, not take it so serious with the AI being turned up to past 10 and getting upset and all that. Just kind of relaxing, being easy, and just having an easy way to easy and smooth way they're able to end out F124 the proper way through career mode. Obviously, we got the multiplayer, and then yeah, that's gonna be it. That is going to be it. But getting around to the final lap, and we're pushing this thing flat out with hot lap. I mean, the car is dancing all over the shop. Just gonna absolute send it through this final corner with some unreal physics, but we're able to get across the line and win in Dubai, Abu Dhabi, which we couldn't really do in 2010, 2011, 2012, or 13. Beautiful win. Charles Leclerc is able to get driver of the day. I mean, well deserved. He's on the podium once again.
What a performance! Fernando Alonso takes victory!
Well, great victory today for the final race of the season, and you take that energy with you through the end of the year, through the winter break, and it's important because your team lives off of that. You want them to deliver you the best possible car for the start of next season's campaign.
Well, it's not going to be the next season, Alex Jakes. It's not going to be the next season. I'm done.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance at today's Grand Prix, and they're certainly a team that know what they're doing out there.
In this alternate universe, I am 46. So yeah, I am done. One of the oldest champions. Gotta give your respects to Scotty, Guanman Fangio. I think Guanmanio Fangio. It's a lot of other drivers that won as well. Championships. So that was the ripe age of 50. Some was 40s, mid 40s. So yeah.
We have seen. I've been Alex Jakes on the microphone. A huge thanks to the whole team here. We'll see you next year when Formula One returns.
You won't see me next year, David Croft, because I am done. Okay, 540 points, 113 was the gap from Lando Norris. Lando Norris just wasn't consistent enough. 217 points away from, it was the gap from my teammate. Just wasn't consistent enough. Same with Max Verstappen, wasn't consistent enough. Now, 184 points was the gap from McLaren. We had 863 points in the constructors. And I would say honorable mention would be Alpine versus that Williams for the 6th position in the constructors. Then you have Haas with 13 points. They able to just cruise by RB because they only scored 2 points. So, in the race, I would say Nico Hulkenberg able to finish out in that 11th position. Lance Stroll able to finish out 12th. Yuki Tsunoda able to move up 2 positions. Same with Esteban Ocon with the 14th. So yeah, that is going to be it for this series. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Again, we're going to be having the multiplayer. We're going to be having all the asterisks. We're going to check out, see if we 99 real quick. If not, I'm not tripping. Nope, not even close. We're about halfway. So yeah, that is going to be it. Hopefully you enjoyed the series nonetheless. And yeah, I'll see y'all in 25. Peace.